it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
Hi.
Hello.
It's been so long. I miss you.
Girl.
I'm shedding a tear. And she's coming at us from her new apartment.
Yeah,
Look
I
at that
still
background.
haven't. So aesthetic, right? Just kidding. I'm joking. And if
It
you listen
matches
to the
you,
last
though.
episode, it does.
Like your colors that you're wearing right now. Like your shirt and
I
your
feel like
hat.
it matches my eyebrows.
It matches everything.
The door frames are exactly the color of my eyebrows. That's insane. I would show you what the office looks like, but it's literally just boxes. Also, if you're watching this right now, I filmed today the solo, and I was literally just reiterating every episode that I think I've ever recorded with every. I was like, as I was editing it, I was like, I've literally already said this, so I apologize in advance.
Well, mine was just like yapping really fast about Spain. So
you're giving true updates though, which you're back from Spain. Ayo.
I'm back. She's back already. My gosh, guys, what a turnaround.
What a whirlwind.
I'm back though. It was a fucking literally whirlwind. I was there for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 full days. That's it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how sore are we currently?
Okay, guys, it's like suspicious. Something suspicious is happening. I feel really good. That's weird.
She's peeking.
Because I'm not yet. Okay, my sleep is a little fucked up. So I'm not peaking as of yet. Maybe by Saturday. It's Thursday, by the way, guys. We did 3 really, really big rides. On the last day, that was like the Sa Calabra, which is like the iconic climb. But like you ride for a long time to get to the top, and then you get to the top, and then you have to descend 2,000 feet down this like insane road and then climb back up the same way. So there is the option to skip it. And a bunch of girls that I was riding with were like, I think we're going to like hang out. There's a cafe at the top. And I was like, why would I go down and climb back up when I could sit at the cafe and like make content? Without Sa Calabra, I still climbed over 4,000 feet that day, but I was so glad I skipped it because it's such a hard climb and my legs already were pretty tired because it was the last day, but also with the race coming up, I was like very responsible. Yeah. So
also, that was very adult of you.
So adult of me. Also, shout out to Haley because her fucking parents were in Mallorca.
What?
Yeah.
Random, man.
Yeah, her parents just like are cyclists, and so Haley was like, oh my god, my parents are also there, and I was like, maybe we'll run into each other. It's like kind of a big island, so I was like, I don't mean the chances are slim. And then the last day we were like riding up to Sa Calabra, and this woman I like passed, and she's like, Carolyn, and I was like, what? And it was Haley's mom.
Dude,
Isn't that weird?
That's like when my sister ran into someone. I've already said this at the Louvre in Paris.
I don't know if you said that. That's so weird.
Maybe I haven't. Of all the places in the world, it's just like, what is the small percentage of people that we know? Why would we see them in a different country?
That's okay.
Blows my mind.
It's so weird. And it's like the weirdest part is like they weren't there. Like obviously there was a ton of people for the Zwift thing, and I knew a bunch of people at that, but they weren't there for the Zwift thing, but they live in Long Beach, which is where Zwift is headquartered. So I was like, this is so weird.
And they weren't even there for that. Insane.
Yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, so that was shout out to Haley's parents. But anyway, so I like woke up at 4 a.m. Spain time. No, 3:30, and then got to the airport on Wednesday, Spain time. And then literally it was like 24 hours of travel basically because I did Mallorca to Barcelona to Atlanta to LAX. All of my travels, great. No delays. Everything was perfect.
No delays. No
diarrhea.
Okay.
Nothing. Tummy was 100. She was on 100.
Wow.
So I did visit the bathroom though. I texted Michelle like when I was about to leave to go to Mallorca, I was like in the same like terminal and I had to pee before the flight. And I was like, this is literally, I know that stall. That's the stall that I
Did you go in your stall or did you go in another one?
Someone was in there.
Did you like lay down a rose like in memory?
I did.
Okay, good.
In memoriam.
Yeah, in memoriam.
Oh gosh. So travel was okay, but there's one thing that's kind of crazy. So on this trip, Zwift pays for everything, which is so amazing. Obviously. But they also pay, like you can either fly your bike there or you can rent a bike. Obviously I rent a bike because that's a lot of admin for 4 days to bring your own bike and like worry about it showing up, having to rebuild it, having to take apart. And the bikes that are there are pretty good. They're like nice bikes. So on the last, like when we were leaving, we were in line at first of all, in Spain, everyone's just on their own time. Europeans, man, they're vibing. Like we were all there in line at the airport at like 5 a.m. for our 7 a.m. flight. No one was working. We're just all standing there like, and their fucking apps don't work. So it's like check in for your flight. And then every one of us, and I didn't have a checked bag. Like if I could have just walked to the gate. You know what I mean?
You think?
Yeah, because if I could just get my boarding pass, like I just had to go through security. But no, like so everyone's apps didn't work. Everyone on this whole flight. So everyone has to go to the gate or the desk. And like 10 people have bikes. Mind you, every fucking bitch in Mallorca is there for cycling. So these people are probably getting like 10 fucking bikes a flight, right? So the third person in line is with Zwift and she's got a bike and like puts it up on the thing. And this fucking like person working for the airline is so confused, typing, type. 30 minutes, we're all waiting.
Maybe it's her first day. She's like, why are so many people bringing bikes? This is insane.
Not literally. And she was so confused. And she was just like, it took forever. And I was like, is this going to take this long for everyone? And then they like sent her away into this like back room. So it turned out that every person, she's like texting. So the girl, Kimberly, she was right behind me in line. Okay. Kimberly and her husband both had bikes. Okay. So I guess like they had to go to a separate room to like register the bike. And there were people, I don't know, and they had to pay $250 a bike, which like, normally, if you have like Delta, I get 2 free check bags. So technically, like if I did fly a bike, it should be free.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty like oddly over. Actually, no, you don't fly it. Like I picture flying a bike like as it is. You probably break it down a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
it's like still kind of big, but they don't. It's unless it's overweight. They don't like they wouldn't charge you anyway. It was crazy that these people got charged so much. And then I got on like whatever. I was fine. Like but I got on the plane, whatever. Kimberly is nowhere to be seen. And I was like, oh my God. We're like about to take off and the pilot comes on and he's like, all right, we're going to be 5 to 10 minutes late. He's like, there was an unexpected, he said, all these people brought bikes on and they didn't tell anyone. It's taking a little longer than it should. Like the pilot was like blaming the cyclist. And I was like, okay, if your fucking app worked, like what the fuck? You can't play.
Shaming the cyclist. You can tell he doesn't ride. He doesn't ride.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser. And then Kimberly like was the last one on the plane. They made it, but like after the time we were supposed to take off. So that was like the only snafu. And then in Atlanta, I had a 2.5 hour layover, but you have to like do customs, you know, like go through security again. And she's got global entry, guys, because she's a world traveler. Okay.
Do you have a Chase Sapphire?
No, I just like paid for global entry.
Oh, okay.
It's like the easiest thing you can do.
It's like super fucking, it's way cheap for what it is. Great deal.
Like, yeah, 120 or something. Yeah, you just have to go to the airport and like
your life.
Interview, and it's like, what's your birthday? And that's it. That's like the only question they ask. Yeah, global entry, walk in, I'm like killing it, cut the line, get in to do the like security again. I'm like 7th in line.
Beautiful.
It took me like 45 minutes just to get like, because I don't know if you heard about the Atlanta airport yesterday. People had like in regular security. This is obviously different security. It's like the internet, whatever. It was like people were waiting like 4 to 6 hours in the security line in regular security.
Wait,
Isn't that
why?
Crazy? Because of the government shutdown. And there's something, I forget. There's like something going on with TSA.
True. I mean, how many people were working?
I think a lot of people aren't coming to work.
But if you're only 15th in line,
so my line, there were 2 people. So 2 lines. So like that's it. And it was like not like foreign passports, US passports. And there was a lot of fucking people in line because there's our plane, which is probably like, I don't know how many people, like 300 people. I don't know. It's a big plane. Probably other planes too. And I mean, there's one line. It took so long, Michelle. And I was like, I was fine. I still had like 30 minutes to spare by the time I got to the gate. But I was like, these bitches behind me, done.
Well, yeah. Like when I was traveling here with Napa, I had an hour in between and had to go through customs and stuff. Literally no one was in the customs line, so I went so fast. But if it was like that, Napa would have traveled to Chicago by herself.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's scary.
And I didn't even have a dog. Yeah, so it was.
You didn't even have 2.5 hours. I would be like really nervous.
I know for the people who are. I mean, I don't know. There's people connecting all kinds of. These were all connecting people too, not just people coming into Atlanta. So they all had to get on another plane anyway. But yeah, I slept like a fucking angel. I never sleep on flights. I literally could not stay awake. I passed out. I slept the entire flight. Woke up, eyes glued shut.
Sober?
The contact lenses. What?
No Lunesta?
Nothing, girl. Nothing.
Incredible.
And I
Your
was like,
body was like responding.
She was tired.
Love
she was
that.
tired. And I didn't want to sleep because I was like, I'm not going to sleep at night. Got home at like 8. Got my jammies on, took a shower because I was stinky. And then I like could not fucking stay awake on the couch. Slept for 8.5 hours. So all in all, I slept for like 13 hours last night. I'm like,
she's rested.
She's rested, guys. And my legs don't even hurt. My vagina, she's having issues with
your vagina.
I was voice memoing about the vagina, I think. I can't remember. I was dying, Michelle.
Yeah.
So I brought my own saddle, but like the bike fit's not the same. You know, it's a different bike. Okay, guys, this is way too much information. And for the men listening, maybe you just want to skip.
The men are like turning it up a little bit.
They're like,
wait, let's go back a little
preparing.
bit. Make sure we didn't.
Yeah. Gross. They're like listening to slow-mo.
My vagina. Well, you're saying it, so I'm excited.
It's repeating again. So I have a cyst. Okay, listen,
bodies be bodying, okay? Sometimes things form.
Yeah, this is like a cycling problem. So like not on my vagina, but like the vagina pit where the leg meets the
vagina pit is
vagina. You know what I'm talking about. The crotch
where the leg
pit.
meets the crotch. Yeah.
Yes, there's a cyst there, and I'm pretty sure it's from cycling, and it like kind of comes and goes. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Whatever. I should probably go to the doctor, but whatever. So, the first day I was like kind of uncomfortable. The second day I was in so much pain. I was like, I got off the bike.
Yeah,
so
you scared me.
She was cysting, and I had like other little baby like bumps, like big bumps that I could probably.
Did you even
pop. I don't try to
know
pop
that
the
the cyst was pregnant? No, I'm just kidding.
Like,
I'm sorry.
The cyst
Too
was
far.
literally pregnant. And I was like, have to abort these fetuses. I like, guys, this has so much information. I don't know. My whole entire ass and everything was just inflamed. It hurt so bad. And one of the other girls on the trip who also rented a bike, she had a similar problem, but she said she was bleeding. I think she had a cyst that like popped. I don't know. We were all.
So you weren't wearing a bathing suit.
Yeah. I was actually not wearing pants. No, I was like on my saddle. It was just the whole thing. And then by the third day, I was like, I don't know if I can ride, but I was actually fine. But actually, she still kind of hurts. So I'm like
she
a
is
little
in
nervous
the
for
cyst
the race.
or the crotch?
Just the crotch in general as a whole and the sit bones. And so I'm like, my TT bike saddle is like not the most comfortable. In a triathlon, you're not wearing as much padding. So
hopefully you have enough days to recover. Like the perfect amount.
I have 1 day. 1 day. Yeah. 1 day. But yeah, like
nice solid 24 hours.
Yeah. So anyway, I slept like a baby. I feel great. I'm like extra hungry today.
I can see that. I mean, how many miles did you ride within 3 days?
That's how many? Like 200 at least.
Oh yeah. I wonder why you're hungry. That's crazy.
I know, right? Crazy. But yeah, it was good. And I slept well. My body is not sore. I went and swam. Felt great. I don't feel stressed today. I'm like, something is suspicious.
Maybe because you're used to traveling. I feel like you've kind of got it down now.
Maybe I've nailed it. And like, I think I'm taking the pressure off of myself. I was even saying during the trip, I was like, if I don't want to race Saturday, like if I came home from Spain and just felt like shit, I was just like, you don't have to race. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want. And like, also I think because I don't have this is my first race without my pro card. So
less pressure.
I'm like so much less. I'm literally just fucking chilling, Michelle. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel great. But I haven't really been my running fitness is kind of low on my training peaks because of my ankle, hadn't been running as much, but I didn't really.
I think you might have like energy though, like with taking time off and resting, like you might be like crushing it when it comes race day.
That's like, you're so right. And like, I built the bike fitness up, but like, I feel like bike doesn't make me as tired as run. You know what I mean? So like,
true.
You're 100% right. And I didn't run at all. So like the first 3 days, or I got there and had like a half a day, and then I was too tired to run. I know I said on the podcast, I was like, I'll do my long run. No.
I'll do my long run.
Yeah. LOL, no. And then the second 2 days, like too long of rides. And then my coach texted me and he's like, you have to do a run. And I was like, fuck, there's only 1 day
semantics,
left.
Buddy. Wait, when are you going to do it tomorrow? A shakeout?
Well, it was when I was on the trip. So I only had one day left, and it was the really hard day. And I was like, I guess I could try it. But I didn't end up doing that climb. And then I ran like 2 miles and actually felt really good. So anyway.
How many?
2.
I mean,
Two and a
after all
half.
those miles, though, after 200 miles of riding, a nice brick workout, some would say.
A nice little brick workout, 200-mile ride, 2-mile run.
Did anyone run with you, or did you do a solo?
No. Well, there was another guy I met who was a triathlete, and he actually ended up going out for a run, but he didn't know that I was running, so I had already finished, and he was going out for like, everyone says kilometers, I don't know, like 18K, and I was like, that sounds far. Like,
That
what are you
is
doing?
far.
I know. I was like, the fuck?
Double digis.
Double fucking digis.
Wait.
But yeah,
10 is
trip was
6.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm
10.
They're like
10 miles.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Like 10 miles. But
A little
everyone
bit more. Everyone was cool?
No, everyone was literally so nice. I don't even
What
know.
a nice social, like, surge, you know?
It was like filled my cup, and like everyone was so nice. And they were all like a lot of big influencers that I've been like following, like cycling influencers I've been following forever. This girl pedaling heroin. You guys might know her. Her name's Orla. She's Irish. She was so fucking cool. And I'm like, how nice is it to like see someone online who's so fun and funny and like seems so
they're
cool.
actually
and
like
then-
that in real life.
Yeah, and she was. So yeah, I don't have like any tea. I was like hoping something would have happened and I would have come back and been like, no, whatever.
You're like, no one
so
slapped
nice.
anybody. No one like
Yeah.
had sex with somebody's baby daddy. Like, ugh, so unfortunate.
You know, though,
not the
yeah,
right
no
niche.
one like hooks up. I guess everyone's like old
I'm
and
sure
married.
people hook up.
People probably hooked up. I didn't
knows?
hear anything. Everyone's
You
too
didn't hear
tired and
anything. Were you
The
trying?
vaginas were so sore that they.
You're distracted.
Oh,
true.
also
true.
the ants. Yeah,
my
the
God.
vaginas are sore. Everyone's tired, and then the ants, Michelle. I was in the middle of voice memoing Michelle when we discovered the ants. So that was fun. There was just like a lot
Ants
of
in the
ants in
hotel
my room. Yeah. So like the first day there was like a bunch in the bathroom, and then not a big deal. I'm just like, come in and clean them. It's fine. So then for like the next like day there were no ants, and then I like literally showered, went to dinner. So I was gone for like 2 hours, came back. Literally the most ants I've ever seen. Like they came in through the bathroom. There was like a hole in the fucking wall, like a little parade down the wall into the bedroom, and then all over the bike because I left my bottles on my bike with like carb mix in them, and they were all like the bottles were black with
They're like,
ants.
she's got the good stuff, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, like charge. And I was like, they're fucking fast to come in. And then I told the hotel, and they're like, we don't have any extra rooms. I was like, trying not
You're
to be a
like-
Karen, but I was like,
Can you like at least handle the ants?
they came in and handled the ants, but the guy,
nice.
like, I was like in the room, and like,
What
the
do you do? Just like
maintenance guy was
stomp on them?
they're hard to kill. But yeah, he was like spraying them with stuff and like sweeping up the bodies. So
Oh, the carcasses. Oh my God.
yeah,
Well,
the drama. If it was,
Did you have
Mm-hmm.
enough fuel for the rest of the trip?
yeah, I had to throw my bottles away because I was like, it's just not worth it.
R.I.P..
But they had like free bottles, and they had free nutrition, and yeah, it was just I think that's
What's your go-to nutrition right now? Like, what are you changing up
Ooh.
anything that you're doing for race day?
I am. So I was working with Raw, which they're really good. I do like their stuff, but then they like used to send me a gift card, and then they stopped, and it was probably because I wasn't really posting about that. I'm really bad about that. If I'm just like, if I'm not like required, even though it's
Yeah.
commission, so I'd still make money, but I'm so bad about posting it. But Raw Endurance is really good. But I started recently getting stuff from Precision.
Oh,
Have
I
you
like
ever heard of that?
Precision. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of
Good
similar.
shit.
Well, shout out to Bradley, who I forget if he was showing me Precision or he was telling me that CIM had Precision. Did they have it on the course? Or whatever. We
Oh,
went to
maybe.
the booth.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Morton a little bit, but like better.
Yes. Like
Better.
very subtle flavor.
Subtle. Yeah. I'm like starting to puke with Morton again. I stopped brainwashing myself. I just was like,
Yeah.
no, I know everyone's taking this, but it's not for me. Like I'm gagging every time I take it.
It's not for me. Yeah.
It's not for me.
And it's expensive. But like Precision has a really good drink mix. That's the thing with Raw is they had a drink mix like one that was carbs and one that was more like sodium. But then I feel like Precision has a good mix. It's like carbs and sodium because I need sodium. But it doesn't have a lot of flavor, which is good. And then the gels are good. And then they have these, I don't know if you tried them. They have these like chews. They're like big ass fucking gummies. There's 2 per pack. And they're
Too
like
big?
giant. But Huh?
That sounds too big.
No, I think that they're like the pack's pretty small, and there's only 2 in there, and I think it's 30 grams of carbs a pack.
How do you fit it in your
And
mouth if it's big?
It's not that. I mean, it's like that big, like
Like compared to a gusher.
4 times the size of a gusher.
That's a massive gusher.
I maybe take like 1 bite. You know, it's probably 2 bites.
It's like
worth. Yeah, but it's soft. It's not like sticky, so it's easy to chew.
we love
and
a
it's-
soft chew.
We love a soft chew, and it's just like it's lemon mint. It's really you'll love it.
refreshing.
You'd love it. It's
Okay.
very refreshing. Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of something that I brought up on the solo of like, I am wearing shoes currently that I was gifted and my body
Yeah.
just got used to. And I feel like that's kind of similar with nutrition with raw. It's like you were given it, it was good enough,
Yeah.
and so you stayed with it. But like if you were to pick your most ideal, do you know what that would be?
Oh my god, that
I'm like,
you know
I don't
you're
even know myself anymore.
No, you're literally so right because I went from like scratch to raw to precision, but yeah, I think your body kind of adapts. Yeah,
Right? And I mean, I feel like all nutrition for the most part, unless you like are super adverse to flavor or consistency, like it's all good. It's all like scientific, or maybe like you get a little stomach problem. But
I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. My biggest beef with scratch was like, I had a lot of carbs, which is like fine, but it's so hard to stir because it's like into a big chunk, and then it just like I can't mix this. Raw, I don't think I had any problems with it. If I needed extra, it was going to be particularly hot. Scratch does make a really cool. It's like a little container of unflavored sodium mix. So you can just add a scoop of that to anything, and it doesn't like have flavor. So I would add that.
Salt.
Yeah, so it's basically just salt.
Morton salt.
So table salt.
Yeah.
But precision, I mean, so that's probably what I'm going to race with on Saturday. So
Okay, going to shoes. Were you gifted
Yeah.
Hokas and that's why you started wearing them? Or how did you get started with Hokas?
I think they were like literally probably like the second running shoe I owned.
What was
I
your
can't remember
first?
Mizuno.
Okay, well, let's talk about a running shoe progression because I think it's kind of fun. So you just
It
had
is good
2?
I think I started with Mizuno, and then I think I had some sort of knee or hip pain, as you do, and
As one
then
does.
someone was
Wave
like
Rider?
online.
Oh, Doc just came
I
home.
think so.
I love that it was like perfect. I'm going to go over here. Okay, so Mizuno and then the hip pain was hipping.
Yeah, I think there was some pain, and then everyone online's like, you might need a more, whatever. I was trying to diagnose myself, but it was like a more padded shoe might help. So then I got Hoka's,
Enter
and that
Hoka.
was just like what I stuck with. But then I like feel like I post them enough now that I'll just like get for like I have like they just keep sending me Hoka's, and I'm like,
And so
I'm
you
just gonna-
say,
yeah, and I'm like, and then I've just recently gotten the Cloud.
oh, you got the Cloud Monsters? Me too.
Yeah, they're sitting over there.
Have you tried them yet?
No, I'm like, I get nervous. I don't know about you, but like going from one brand of shoe to the other, and you're like, what if I run and break my hip?
No,
Break my foot.
exactly. Exactly.
It's scary.
I did a video once. It was like at a running store. You're like, I think I'll just go with that one. And the next scene, it's like the person's in the ER dying because like we're so scared of that happening.
Oh my god,
But
it's so accurate.
I have beef, and I talked about this in the last ep with the Cloud Monsters. First of all, they're a little stiff, but like they're $210, and I'm like, it's
Oh,
just
that's
too much
expensive.
money. Yeah,
Well,
unless it lasts
damn.
like a ton of miles or something. But
Yeah.
okay. I was a Mizuno girl too. Maybe we talked about this once, but
I think we did.
because Hungry Runner girl, and then I
Yeah.
did. I think there was a hot, like very very small moment in time. I got Sauconys.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, I should go to a brand that's whatever. Mizuno, Sauconys. Then I went to Nike. And this was in the
Oh.
time where like people are like, I don't run in Nikes, which is crazy. And then I went back to Mizuno, and then I went to Hoka. But this was when Hoka was getting hot. Like Hoka used to
Okay.
be like the
Dorky.
older man would wear them
Yeah.
because that's who their audience was.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the classic Hokas?
I kind of do.
Like Thick Daddy.
Yeah. This is familiar.
Thick. Yeah. And then,
thick,
I mean,
yeah.
that became really trendy. And then Hoka's to, I think I went straight to New Balance.
Yeah, you've been on, how long have you've been on New Balance for a while now, right?
Yeah, at least a few years. But they wear out, again, I was talking about this. They wear out so fast that I'm like, what does my body really want? So I think I'm going to get like a classic fitting and just like start from scratch. Maybe make it a video.
You should make it a video. I'd be interested to see that. Start from scratch.
You know, it's like, I don't want
Yeah.
the advertising. Like, I'll blindfold myself and just have someone put a shoe abreast my foot, you know?
I love that. And then like tape the like on the side so you can't see what it is. Like, so if you look down,
Totally.
you don't know what shoe you're. I love that.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Someone sponsor this. Shoe brands.
The
Weigh in.
poor person at the shoe store is like, I don't want to put it on your foot for you. Like can you just look?
You have to.
Yeah.
It's too bad. This would be actually so interesting.
I know. I want to know what's like made for me, even though I know it's just kind of like based on preference of what feels better. But like, I want it made. Would that be kind of a cool brand? I mean, it'd be like pretty expensive, but like shoes made for you. Maybe that's just custom insoles.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's a custom insole.
But like, no, because think about it. Like, custom insoles are just the bottom of your feet, but some people have like a wider toe box.
True.
You know what I mean?
Preach.
So,
And I also think running shoes should have like a little insert on the side where you can change the color whenever you want it. Because we invest in this shoe that's one freaking like a hot pink and it doesn't go with all of our clothes or whatever. I want to like be able to like custom inserts on the side.
yeah.
I thought about this a lot.
Okay, well, nobody sell this idea because we're going to start this company. Custom shoe, custom colors.
Custom shoe, custom colors cost
you can change the laces.
$5,000. Last for 5 years. It's maybe like the tire thing, you know, how tire companies made the tires wear out so they can get repeat customers. Like, what if it's the same concept for running shoes and they could really last like 10,000 miles, but they just don't want them to?
Oh my God, I bet you're right. I bet you're freaking right.
And
They
that's all
probably
I
could.
have.
Wow, Michelle, you just blew my fucking mind.
Anyway,
Well,
so what does the logistics look like for your race? Like, when are you leaving tomorrow morning?
Yeah, so I'm like packed. It's just like easy. I'm going down tomorrow, coming back after the race, so I don't really need to pack that much. But yeah, I'll wake up probably kind of early and go for a little. I think I have an hour shakeout ride. I'll probably do that outside because Hitch is working on my bike soon today. Hopefully within the next like 30 minutes. And then I need to like make sure it shifts well and everything. And then I'm going to shower, drive to Oceanside, and probably go right to race check-in. And the nice thing about not being a pro anymore is now I don't have to go to the pro meeting. So the pro meeting is like a mandatory.
Takes up time.
It takes up like an hour, and it's always like obviously at like a specific time. So it's like you have to plan your whole day around that. So
what time is it usually at? Like afternoon?
It's usually at 11, which is really annoying, especially if I'm coming from here, because I have to like rush down and make sure I like beat the traffic and stuff to get there on time because you like have to go. But it's like the information you get at the pro meeting is like not that helpful. They're like it's like too much information. They'll be like, at mile 5.5 on the bike, there is a small pothole on the left side of the road. And then at mile 8, you're at counter flow of traffic. Like they just give you so much information. You're like, I'm never going to remember any of this. And then you're also like nervous about it because you're like, oh my God, am I going to die out there? And then you get out there and you forget everything that they said and everything's fine. But I guess it's more for like the people who are leading the race because I just follow people, But there's
True.
There's obviously going to be people that are like the fastest man, fastest woman. They're going to be like,
are there time for questions like a Q&A?
Yeah, there's some people ask questions and stuff, but I mean, it's like fine, but now I don't have to do it, which is nice. So I'm going to go down, get there whenever, go right to check-in. And then I am doing a photo shoot with my TT bike company. They just like want to meet up to do a photo shoot. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. And
you're
then,
just like, look, I have 20 minutes.
I know. They know. They're like so cool. He was like, do you think you can meet at like 9 or 10? And I was like, what? No. I was like, I could do one, but I bought some sushi, the Trader Joe's, just like vegan, like the avocado imitation crab, like sushi.
Love a vegan sushi. Wait,
Okay.
imitation crab. Is that vegan?
No, it's not. I'm sorry, I said
Wait.
that wrong. Yeah, it's not
Wait,
definitely not vegan.
Is imitation crab?
No,
has
it's
to
made
be
out of
vegan.
fish.
Is it?
I think so. It's made out of like white fish. I'm pretty sure.
Sounds like you
even know if
googled
that's what's in
this.
it, though. I might be
I believe you
lying.
though. It's like
But
it's
it's
like
60
a fish that wants to be a crab. It's like imitating.
Yeah, because a crab's like way cooler than a fish, obviously. But it's like 60
Delish.
grams of carbs for this little thing. So I'm like, that's a lot. So I'm like,
No, sushi before running and before racing, like I stand by this. Incredible.
Yeah.
Especially if you get
Incredible.
like a really like a little bit of protein and a ton of rice. Like name something better than white rice.
that's true. So gonna pack that in a little lunchbox, eat that at some point, and then
Love.
just have to like check. The nice thing about this race, it's like the first race I've done in forever that isn't a 2-point transition. So I don't have to like check my run gear, all that bullshit. I literally just have to like check my bike in. So I like get my stuff, go over to the bike thing, check my bike in. And then that's it. And then go to the hotel. And I'm staying with my friend Jonathan. We're gonna go to dinner at an Italian restaurant.
Love. Did you make a resi?
We did. And then
Good.
yeah, go to bed early, wake up, race, go home. And I'm like not gonna lie to you, Michelle. I'm
Don't
excited.
lie
I mean, I
ever.
am excited. Like it's chill. I like this course, but I am so fucking excited. I'm already looking forward to coming home and being done. Sometimes this sounds so bad, guys. Maybe
I mean, you were just in Europe. You were just in Europe doing this crazy thing. You're tired.
We're tired. And I think maybe we've talked about this on the pod before, but it's like, obviously I love triathlon, but sometimes I'm like, do I just like training more than the actual race? Because I like almost like dread the race and I'm just excited for it to be over. And I'm like, is that a normal emotion? Or do I actually hate this? I'm like, oh, I have to wake up at like 3 and like, oh, like go down there and like be tired and like put myself through misery.
You do
then when I come home-
race a lot of races during the year.
I do. That's
Like
true.
most
Maybe
people
that's
have
part
like
of it.
1 or 2 on the calendar.
But like honestly, guys, when I'm doing just a running race, like if I just have a half marathon or even a marathon, I don't have the same dread. I don't know. I think maybe it's the admin of the bike and all that too, probably.
Yeah,
But
it's a lot of stuff.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So maybe that's
You gotta
it.
make
but
sure
it's
your
just, like,
watch is charged. Like that
Yeah,
alone
which-
is a lot of admin.
It's charging right now.
Oh my god, it's charging right
fact.
now. Look at that tan.
I know, right?
Someone
But
say
yeah,
its
it's
ad
like
is sharpest.
it is actually pretty good. Anyway, but yeah, so it's like I'm excited to race, but also you're right though. I was in Europe. It's been a lot. So I think I'm just excited to like be done and just like have a chill few weeks, where I can just like not go anywhere, just like sit on the couch,
It's so hard to find that balance because whenever I'm craving, like I just want to chill and watch a reality TV show on the couch. When I'm doing that, I'm like, I just want to conquer the world and, do something
What is
incredible. And then it's like, I haven't found the right balance for me to just be like content.
That's me. I'm the same way. Because if I have too many weekends
balls
in a
to the
row,
wall.
yeah, like all winter, right? I didn't do much, and then
You're just like, I'm bored. I'm like,
like,
bitch, you're going to be out
I'm
of
so
town every
bored.
weekend coming up.
no, literally. And then if I go out of town like too many weekends, I'm like, ugh, I just want to be home with my cats. So, but the interesting thing about this race is it's on a Saturday, which is great because that means I don't have to do shit on Sunday.
Yeah, I was gonna say a Saturday race because like today I was like, it's Friday. But it's actually Thursday, and
It is
you're racing
Thursday.
on Saturday. So now my brain is clicking. We love a Saturday race. That's very Mormon of them.
I know
It's very
it's so
Utah.
weird. I know that one makes sense. I have no Oceanside's always on a Saturday, so
Love.
I wonder. Okay, someone made a good point.
Okay,
Maybe.
Who?
And I don't know why this is related, but the bike course goes through Camp Pendleton, which is a military base. So I'm like, maybe it has something to do with that. Because a lot of the volunteers at all the aid stations in the base are like military people. So I'm like, maybe on Sunday they have something where they like, I don't know.
Congregate.
Also, low key, they sent an email because they were like, or maybe there's like a news article I saw, but it was like, will the race be canceled because of the war? And I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't think about that.
Was that an email you received?
No, it was a news article.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. And I was like, honestly, it'd be kind of nice if it got canceled.
Oh my god.
Be like, oh, thank God I wouldn't have to race.
LOL.
LOL.
I know. I
Something's
can't
wrong with
even
her.
conceive racing right now. Like I had the moment of like, oh my
Yeah.
God, it's a month away. And
Oh
then,
yeah. How's your training going with your move and everything?
yeah, I'm doing like the bare min. And by the bare min, I mean like I'm still doing it, but just not like ideal. I realized
Yeah.
I said that to someone the other day, and I said it to someone who doesn't train for marathons. And so it didn't have the same impact of what I thought it was going to have. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, oh, like, how's your training going? I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like my long runs aren't like where I'd want them to be if I was training like full out. And it was funny because that day I think I did like a 16 miler,
my
but
God.
like in my head I needed at least 18 or like a little,
Of
like
course.
30 more minutes. But like, that doesn't mean anything to someone who doesn't train.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in her head, she probably thought like, oh, she's probably just doing a few miles here and there and praying.
No, it's so funny.
for-
I feel like I catch myself even like in Spain or whatever. I'd be like, oh, it's just a half Ironman.
Yeah,
what the
we're the worst. We're the worst. And
We're
it
the
also like,
worst.
it only makes sense in our brain. Like
Yeah.
our interpretation of that, it doesn't like, even for me and you, it's like, I know what you're saying, but for you, it's different than it is for me and vice versa. So it's just
No,
so
it's so
silly
true.
that and then we also like, we're like, well, I'm not really, I always have to make the disclaimer of like, well, I'm not training full out. It's like, no one cares if I'm not doing like 220 milers right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like, whatever. So
No, that's
anyways,
so-
I'm not training full
it's
out.
so funny.
But
But just got like a 16 mile in. Well, you're gonna do great. Wait, when is it? Sorry, I've asked you this like every episode. It's April.
I'm not like 24th or something. Maybe the
Can't look at the
26th.
calendar.
In
26,
between,
yes,
what is it? Is it that? Yeah, the 26th.
that is a Sunday.
I have a gym again
Oh,
at this apartment.
girl,
So I know
jealous.
there's a squat rack.
No way.
And I went
Wait.
in really hot and I ended up getting very sore the next day.
Have you? Okay, I don't know if this happens to you. It happens every single time I start lifting after a hiatus, but I do squats and it feels like every fucking muscle fiber in my hamstring has just torn.
Oh, I got home and I was like, I might need like a complete day off tomorrow of doing nothing. And I only did
Sucks.
one. I did 2 sets. And then I was kind of like, and it wasn't even like super heavy. Like I actually think that the bar was a lighter bar. I'm not totally sure.
It's hard
And
to
then
tell.
I put 2 25s on each side. So it was like,
Okay.
I don't know what's a lot and what's not. But it was
lot for me.
definitely comfortable. But it wasn't, I don't squat with that heavy a weight like very
Right.
often unless I have a squat rack present. And I just was like in it. I was like doing it. And then I did like the second set and I was like, oh damn. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I was ready for that.
I feel
So we'll see.
that's okay when I squat, but just side note, I'm so
Minis,
fucking weak.
please.
It's like amazing to me because I'm like, I do all this stuff, but like, so I do the squat bar. It's like 45 pounds, right? And I literally, I do 2 like 5-pound weights on each side.
No,
so it's like
love.
this huge
when the
bar.
bar
with
is heavy. Wait, so what does the typical
So
bar
it's-
weigh?
I think there's different ones. I think like the most is 45, but like
Okay.
I think my gym has like 25, 35, 45, but I always do 45. But I'm like, it's just so funny because it's like, you know,
This
these girls
big
can
ass-
squat like 200 pounds and I'm over here with like little, like 5-pound weights.
Well,
and
to
I'm
be
still
fair, some
"Ooh, I can
plates are
barely-"
huge and weigh nothing.
and light. That's true. That's what they should
So-
have to boost my ego because it
I know.
looks
Boost
it's like
morale.
these tiny little guys. I'm like, this is embarrassing.
No,
But-
I mean it. Yeah, the bar was deceiving. Anyway, so I'm dying to death, but it's also a good reminder. There's a yoga studio across the way, and I typically during a normal period of my life will do yoga 1 to 2 times a week. Like I've been pretty
Dang.
consistent my entire life.
That's
But
good.
I've had a hiatus, a word you just used, and I went and I did like a pretty basic vinyasa flow heated class.
Yeah.
Struggling. Like it is
Really?
so annoying that you have to consistently do something. It's like use it or lose it. I'm sorry. I have to
Yeah.
just continuously use everything. Why can't I take
No,
a
it's
break?
so rude. Right. It's so
pissed.
rude. I don't get it.
I'm just like
I don't
so
get it.
stiff. I feel like a bodybuilder in there. I'm just like, it's weird. Like with running, you're super flexible if you stretch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Or like you're
Yeah.
okay, you're more flexible as a runner, I think, if you stretch and stay loose and limber. Limber? Is that a
Right.
word?
Limber. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good word.
Limber.
Yeah.
As the French would say. I looked up to see if Dom would look at me. He's on his phone. Never mind. But if you don't stretch as a runner, you can be so stiff and not flexible. But it's like running will make you flexible if you stretch. So anyway, I need to get back into it.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, yoga, it's just, I hate yoga. I'm bad at it, so I don't like it. And then I feel like I'm bad at it because I don't do it.
She's like, I freaking hate yoga. And then she's like, I just can't touch my toes. And I'm like, well, you don't have to touch your toes. You could just go to your level, you know?
That's true. They don't make you do anything. But then sometimes the instructor comes up and they're like helping you. And then
they try to like adjusting you. You're like, I literally can't go in that direction. I can't. So
yeah, I'm like, what do I look like? And then just even doing downward dog, I'm like, just holding that. I'm like, it hurts. Just holding my body up, right? It makes my arms tired. I'm like, even downward dog is hard, and I don't think that it's supposed to be hard.
It's a workout. Ugh. You know what I mean? I feel like yoga puts you in poses that look really easy, but they're just like tiring you the F out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I guess is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating. That's the perfect word for it. I'm pissed.
But then you're supposed to quiet your mind. Like, I like yoga because it forces, like, okay, actually, this is a good point. For runners, another reason why I like yoga and triathletes alike, it forces you to focus on your mind and chill out. Like when you're in a pose that's like uncomfortable, it's like the mind practice of turning on your, like distracting from the pain and just like being, or like not distracting, but like being in the moment of the pain. And I feel like that really translates to racing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess you're right. I think for me, it's just like like maybe weightlifting. Weightlifting's a little bit this way too, but like with running, cycling, and swimming, it's like I'm just moving fast.
Yeah,
I don't know. So it's like it makes sense.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like your heart rate's high, it makes sense. You're like working out, and you're like, yeah. But then with yoga, it's like it's so hard, but I'm not fucking going anywhere.
Like you want to go fast. Well, there's some classes that I do that are like a strength-based class where you have weights and stuff, and it's like you're moving a lot. And especially if you get in a good vinyasa flow where you're like, you're really like, you're going. It's like, and you do sequences. So like one time around, you're holding it. And then the next time you're going fast and moving. And we all know the psychic said that I should get into dancing. So it's like a dance, you know? So like, apparently I need that. But no, I feel like that's why I really like cycling, like spinning. I used to do spin classes a lot because I'm like, it's the only workout outside of running where I feel like I'm like sweating a lot, you know, and able to get my heart rate up. But
absolutely,
I feel you. We just, again, we like to kill ourselves.
We do
ourselves.
It's so true. And that's terrible. Like why Pilates, why I hated that too. It's just like, I don't want to just like hold something and be in pain. I'm like, I need to be moving and be in pain. So
oh, I brainwashed myself to like Pilates because I'm going to brainwash myself. It feels like the way I brainwash myself to like Pilates, the slow moving Legree, is that like you can like feel your muscles contracting. And it like, you're just like, oh, my abs are somewhere under there, you know?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I feel them.
That is true. I don't often feel my like muscles ever.
So
they're in there somewhere.
Who works out more than anyone else. And it has like the best muscles.
Oh my God, thank you. I wish. Just my calves hurt a lot. So I guess they're there.
They're there.
That's it. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Do you got anything else? What you been up to? Moving? Any drama with the move? Do you guys hire movers?
Dude. Yeah, the movers didn't like fully move us into what they were supposed to do. They're supposed to like bring our stuff and take it out of the boxes and like unpack it and put it in the spot where it's supposed to go, and then we organize it. They just left the boxes. And the amount of moving is so bad for the environment. Like it was like I was unwrapping. It was like Christmas, but it was all my stuff that I own, and it was not very exciting. Like it would be like one wooden spoon and like 16 wraps of paper, and I'm like, I wonder what it's gonna be. And then I'm like, oh, did it really need that? I don't think so. That's like not even fragile.
The movers packed it, right?
Yes.
Or did you?
They packed it in Montreal when we were both here, and our friend was there kind of coordinating. They forgot some stuff though. That's the drama. Like we're looking for our tools to, I don't know, put stuff back together. All of our toolbox, all of like our stuff, I don't know. But I know exactly where they missed it. It was this big cabinet with all this stuff. And I'm like, now I'm kind of like, what else did they forget? So
was the
that's
cabinet
fun.
like, was the apartment furnished? And the cabinet was like left there?
They were supposed to go through everything and take it out and pack it. And I kind of started packing it before them, like before I left, but they just didn't open that cabinet to take the stuff out.
But didn't the thing that, the cabinet in the apartment. I see. That's crazy. Damn.
Oh, also, which question for you? The same thing happened, I think, to the people who lived here before me because we were like putting stuff away in the kitchen. So much baking stuff. I'm like, that's not ours because we don't bake. Would you keep it? Okay, assuming that like I reach out and like they can't get in touch with them and they don't want it back. Like, would you reuse that stuff or is it gross?
Well, first of all, I'm a little concerned that your apartment complex didn't get rid of it when they supposedly went in and cleaned the apartment complex or apartment.
No, that's actually a really, weird. Really good point. And also, it was a little bit dirty in some places, so I had to like.
Gross. Yeah, I don't like that. If it looked clean and I needed it, yeah, maybe. But if it's like something I already own, I'll probably just get rid of it. You know, Jordan doesn't like stuff, so he would just make me throw it away anyway.
Jordan would hate this. But I'm also like, do I get into baking now? There's like a rolling pin, and all of a sudden I'm like, do I make spaghetti from scratch? Like it's kind of like tapped into a different part of me. I'm all of a sudden like a stay-at-home. What's it called?
Stay-at-home girlfriend?
No, I'm a trad wife all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's it. I was
pin,
like,
and my inner trad wife is like, wait a minute, are
like
we
a new
baking
woman.
or are we cooking? Like I can do it all with my.
To be fair, I have a rolling pin. I literally don't use it. I think when I make Christmas cookies like once a year.
I know it's such a Christmas cookie thing. It's like nostalgic of rolling out the dough. I like buy the pre-made ones, but I still roll it out. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd keep it. If I were you, I don't know. I feel like a rolling pin, it probably never was that dirty. You know, it was probably never rolling out like poop or something gross.
Well, now I don't want to keep it just in case that was the scenario. Like, what if they were gross
people? You never know. People. I'm just like, okay, so I've moved a few times. Well, when we moved so we moved across the country, we like packed everything into like one of those cubes, you know, and they put on the truck and they drive it to you. But we didn't have, I don't think we had moved. No, we did not. So we got there to LA and the cube showed up like the next day and then we just unpacked everything. But then when we moved from our old apartment to this apartment doesn't have an elevator. It's very old. And so we were like, we're not fucking walking up like 3 flights of stairs outside in the summer heat. So we paid for movers, but we had to pack everything in the boxes and unpack everything. I've never had a situation with
people packing it for you.
Stuff. I don't think I want people touching my stuff. That's weird.
Yes and no.
Okay.
After the move from LA to be fair, we were in a studio before. It was so fast. And I was like directing. I was like, and this, not. And I mean, you do pay a premium, but like it is pretty incredible how fast these people can go. It's so
and I guess you're like in the apartment with them. It's not like
I don't even know how to pack anymore. Yeah, you see
like
them
they're gonna rob you because you're there. Okay,
I mean, unless they took my tools.
Okay,
they weren't even good tools.
Time.
They're from like IKEA. Just kidding.
Yeah,
we had like 2 drills. I didn't know drills were expensive until I looked it up. I was like, do we just like get rid of this? And Dolph's like, that's expensive. I was like, oh, never used it.
The drill. Yeah, I think I have the same IKEA tools as you, actually. So, as a matter of fact, but yeah. Oh, and then our movers. This is like forever ago, but when we moved, the movers like not complain, but I guess I don't know if we got in trouble, but the first apartment had an elevator, and then we got to this one, they're like, "There's no elevator here," and I guess we were like supposed to tell them that. Not my problem. Not my fucking problem.
I mean,
you should have done your research.
What if you didn't know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, that's not very ADA compliant of your apartment complex.
Yeah. I think about that. It was built so I'm like, it was built probably before they had those, but I don't know if you need to add them. But then there's a couple that lives on my floor who are really old and adorable, and I love them. But I'm like, the wife is always. I mean,
how they getting around?
It takes her a long time. Just up and down the stairs, she's kind of slow, so she gets there. But I'm like, if she was ever in like a wheelchair or something, like I don't know. I never thought about that.
You're making me think I need to figure out where to go if there's a hurricane again. Or not a hurricane, a tornado. Because I'm realizing we're on the 5th floor and I have no idea. So I'm gonna look that up. I'll report back.
I would say that was when I lived in Cincinnati, I was on the 2nd floor of an apartment and it didn't have a basement or anything. And I think there was one tornado warning when I lived there, but you know me, I love the drama. I love storms. It was actually the same day I got my wisdom teeth out.
So you were
I got
loopy.
my wisdom teeth. I was a little loopy.
You're like, it's the best day ever.
It was the best day ever.
On
Actually
drugs.
didn't get put under.
Oh, you didn't?
I don't even think they can do it when you're awake. They just numb you. And I was like, I don't really want to be put under. So I really wasn't that too loopy, but they pulled my teeth out. I knew it was going to storm. I was all excited. And then I went to Kroger to pick up my pain meds. And while I was at Kroger, the tornado sirens started going off. And I was like, do I stay at Kroger or do I go home? Which one's safer? I don't know. And then I was like, well, I kind of want to go home because I like the drama. But I just remember being upstairs in my apartment and I was like, what do I do? I was just sitting on my bed, watching it through the window, and it started raining so hard I couldn't see. And I was like, is this the tornado?
Oh my God, Carolyn.
It was so scary. But there wasn't, I don't think there. See, that's what I'm saying, Michelle. With the Midwest, you're going to learn there's oftentimes tornado warnings when there's not even a tornado. But if they see rotation on the radar. So it's just better to be safe than sorry. But chances are you're probably not going to die in a tornado.
Yeah, but I'm going to take my chances to stay safe. Because if I die, it's not going to be from a tornado. And I stand by that. That's not going to be the reason. Can you imagine?
Be fine. I mean, also, I imagine your apartment it looks newer. From what I'm seeing, it's probably strong enough to withstand at least 2 and EF3. But does it have a basement? Do you know?
I have no idea. Well, there's a parking structure. So
there you go. You would just go there.
Go in my car. That's boring.
Go in your car.
Can't even watch TV.
Yeah, then you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, and then you wouldn't be able to see the drama either. So
lame. Anywho, well, good luck packing again.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my mechanic. He texted me. He was supposed to come at 3:30, which isn't great. And then he texted me at noon and was like, "I can come now," and I was not near my phone. And then he didn't respond and then I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And then now he's like, "Oh, I have to drop Mansion off at his wife at the airport." And then I'll come by and I'm looking at her location. I'm like, they're not even at the fucking airport yet.
How do you have his location? That's crazy.
I have Mansions. She's one of my cycling friends.
You have your
I don't have his.
mechanic's wife's location?
Yeah, we're best friends.
You do have a lot of friends' locations.
Yeah, I do. I have. Well, she's one of my besties. So 20 at least. 20 people.
Damn. It's probably half the people forgot they gave you their location. You're like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, and I'm not going to bring it up. Let's see. Where is everyone? Is everyone where they're supposed to be? Yeah.
You're like, time to
I
go
just
to bed
checking
then. I
in.
feel safe. No, I get that. But sometimes I just check I don't want to know because it stresses me out too much.
Let's see where you are. Your new house. Oh, okay. There you are. All right, great. Got it locked in. It looks very green. Oh.
Yeah, it's by park.
You got wow. Wait, is this the same park you lived by before?
Mm-hmm. It's a huge park.
Okay, cool. Damn, it looks nice. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry, got distracted.
Carolyn's stalking. She's like,
I'm stalking. Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I will. I guess next time we record, I'll be giving an update on Oceanside, which hopefully goes super well. We'll see.
Hell yeah. No pressure.
Yeah. No pressure. It'll be chill.
It'll be chill.
Yeah.
And until next time.
Until next time, guys. We will
see you
next
Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.